event. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cuckoo is here with Raj and Saku, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to be back.
Tis indeed.
Actually,
Okay.
let me close the vent real quick so that doesn't
Mhm.
pick up.
No vents.
No vents.
None.
There we go. It's like above my head, so I need to climb on my desk.
Oh, that was the sound of you climbing. I thought that was the sound of you having no air left. The vent is closed. No more air. You have a minute.
You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Sorry, I forget the voice I gave her.
Edgeworth's not into talking people either. He prefers the
Yeah.
non-talking people.
Alright, well, Shape of water. Anyway, especially at a time like this.
I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court.
Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So Faraday's substitute is a newbie, huh?
I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Karma.
Oh no, don't do it.
Do not take me for some naive novice.
Do not take me for some naive novice. So you're a student of Von Karma? I should have. Those clothes are a take them away.
Stop right there. These are garments of one who gallantly presents the fact.
Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay?
I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort.
Just kidding! I was just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Costello Yu. Callisto, sorry. Got it wrong. My name is Callisto Yu. And if you're telling the truth, then we're about to go head to head in court.
But of course, I have heard much about you, Miss Yu.
But of course, I have heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare.
Did I say something funny? Oh my god, I love this character. She's great.
Hey, Edgeworth, queens only.
I'd like you to update me on the situation.
I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there?
If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny?
It's just the way you speak is so tactless.
Finally called out.
The person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened.
That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her too.
I think she's my favorite
She's the
character in this
best.
game. Let's see if she has anything to say to our donut.
Donut.
It's a shame that we will not be able to face each other. It was to be my first trial.
Oh, was that a declaration of war? How nice it is to be young and carefree. And what a nice squeaky clean badge you've got yourself there. I'm jealous. My cookie is not nearly as fresh.
I'm sure its gleam will dull over time with experience.
Are you saying your reputation will also tarnish your time with it?
It's not what I meant!
Well, you just can't avoid some things in life.
I'll never allow my badge or my reputation to become tarnished.
Flash forward.
Oh god. That just reminds me of that song in Wicked where it's just all foreshadowing for what's gonna happen. Excuse me, but who are you?
Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide.
I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible.
I bet you did.
So, how did you arrive and inspect the body before me?
Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple.
Mr. Faraday requested that you'd be here.
I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid.
Kid! I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know.
Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how you talk to adults, kid?
Is he threatening me?
With a good time.
Is he going for his gun? He's a criminal! With a gun! It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that?
Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand.
Are you a criminal?
The other man, a Mr. Mackerel, was shot and killed.
Bit fishy, if you ask me.
He was
Put a bit of
found
track up
holding
here.
a bloody knife in his hand.
Was there anyone else who went into the defendant's lobby number?
Yeah, that big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe.
You are much bigger than him.
He's such a big lug.
He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room.
If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct?
Maybe.
Such impotence. This guy really is testing my patience. You know, I had a coat like that once. A grey trench coat, and it got so tatty that everyone begged me to throw it away, and I really didn't want to.
Everyone's had
and
a
now
piece
I'm
of
like-
clothing like that.
Oh yeah.
It went missing, and I'm like, who threw it away? Someone got rid of it.
We have to investigate this mystery,
No.
guys. Come on, let's
Yep.
go to Saku's place.
A real
Several
trial.
people told me to get rid of it. Who was it? Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court?
Homicides aren't my only gig. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments.
So you were called upon to comment on Yatakarasu's characteristics. in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatakarasu or not.
Well, looks like you just might have a brain after all in the head of yours, son.
Son? I'm not your son, Ops.
I wish
Oh my
you
God,
would
that's
be.
Oh, I wish you were my dad.
No, Edgeworth loves his dad. How dare
He
you?
does. Doesn't need
He
another
does,
bad
but it's not like he can be around.
Coco, cue the sad music.
Miss you! There's someone here who wishes to see you.
Who is it?
Copian Embassy staff member by the name of Manny Koche.
Mhm.
Go for your mirror, Detective Bags.
I was just gonna say.
That'll take him on. Is he a vampire?
Well, she
What's
checked
going
her
on?
reflection. She checked her reflection in the mirror too. Maybe they're both vampires.
Yeah, so did Edgeworth. Everyone's vampires in this case. That's the thing.
Just not
Except for
Gumshoe. Yeah, he's just here.
Completely oblivious.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why all these really dramatic goths have such impeccable style.
You'd be like,
Oh god, I love it.
sir, your mirror's broken.
Oh, here, let me buy you a new one.
I would read this fanfiction. I really would.
Gumshoe coming to the dread castle of the dead at night, just like, here, pal, I thought you could use a companion to chat to.
He's got a lot of blood in that body.
And we all know that Gumshoe is a Vestilver anyway.
Detective Bad and Ms. Yu's moods just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second. Wasn't Manny Kochan?
I'll be right there. And it was CCU, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Who wants to be Manny?
Go for it, Saku.
It's nice to see you again, Ms. Yu.
Before you do, look at that poster in the background.
Yes! I want that poster. It says judgment.
It's got the judge on it as well. That's so good.
I need that in my life. I hope
Okay.
someone's redrawn that.
God, I'm gonna look for it as soon as we're done recording. Okay, I'm so sorry I interrupted you, Saku, but I
No,
couldn't
it's okay.
not.
It was worth it. If no one's redrawn that, I'm doing it.
Yes!
Yes, I'll put it up on the video.
Right, let's see. It's nice to see you again, Ms.
Why are you here? I have no desire to ever see you again.
Now. Actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat?
Fine. Let's go. Bad.
Dad?
One karma. It's been a long time.
Why are you like 50 feet tall? How tiny their sprites are in comparison to him.
He's nearly touching the top of the door frame.
I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagarasu is involved, and I see this case is no exception.
You know Detective Bad, sir.
Intimately. I mean... Yes, he's like old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on.
It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective.
It's not like I don't know that. Was hint, not insult.
Gumshoe is still just here watching all of this. He's just like, oh, something's happening.
Moving on though, bad. The man that I just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KG-8 incident?
So I was right.
Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday. I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Ha! Imbecile! I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes.
Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed.
Very well. Back on topic. I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation.
Yippee, Francesca!
Papa, how can you place him in charge?
Francesca, what are you doing here?
I'm here for summer vacation. What else?
I love that she's got a switch instead of a whip.
That's so
Was it a crop,
awesome.
actually?
A
Maybe
crop,
Yeah,
I
I
think,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Francesca von Karma. So she is here on vacation from Germany.
And yet her dad is Russian. Oops.
She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his, who's also a junior to.
I remember, like, I've brought this up before, but apparently Von Karma has another child, since he at some point mentions a granddaughter,
Oh.
Oh.
but we don't
I
know
wonder
a
if they maybe
single... Go ahead.
Yeah, I wonder if they originally intended Francesca to be his granddaughter and then retconned it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, there's another child out there. Who knows?
Another Von Karma. I bet they like changed their name. They were just like, oh god, no, keep me away from this family.
Just extremely normal, perfectly fine person.
Yep.
Not a lawyer. Just, work in a convenience store.
Yeah.
run a local shop, that sort of thing.
And they're really, really happy about it. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his, who's also a junior.
You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it.
She can apparently read minds.
He can hear my thoughts.
Headsworth, meow,
Not
meow,
cool.
meow, 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 meow.
Sorry, that's the best
Stole that-
thought blocking thought ever.
Stole that from The Simpsons. You're welcome.
I like it a lot. You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination.
If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never.
Why does she always have to be this competitive?
Doesn't matter what we're doing, in a court case or playing Mario Kart.
I wonder who her player would be.
She strikes me that she plays Toad.
Oh my god, yeah. I-
She's
Oh,
a Kirby main in Smash as well.
Aw.
Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edward to cover the case?
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I am 100% confident that I can do a better job than him.
That's just like Francesca. She has no problem mouthing someone right in front of them.
Better than behind.
She has points.
Ooh. She does. Gumshoe was like,
Bad.
yep, she does.
Yeah.
These two will be conducting the investigation.
What? You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene?
Yes, did I stutter? Do as said! Ha! This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. I don't know how to say that word. Prosecutorial.
A crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around in. Weren't you just whining about children in the court earlier?
Nah, it's different when I'm the father letting children run wild. I'm the one with the authority over this crime scene, bud. And I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Francesca, I leave this case to the two of you.
Understood, sir.
Oh,
Yes, Papa.
I'll go take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Edgeworth, if you succeed, I give you shred of human kindness.
Oh my god.
Francesca, if you succeed, Daddy has a lovely new whip he will give you. Do not disappoint me.
Oh, that whip is mine!
Just one.
Hold up, Von Karma!
One.
I still haven't agreed to this!
There's like an earthquake going on when that guy runs.
I'm
Edgeworth, he's not afraid of earthquakes yet, or is he?
Miles Edgeworth.
It's been quite some time, Francesca.
This will be the perfect chance for us. To see which one of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Wait for you to at least say hello.
Yes. Long time no see.
Very good.
Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud.
She hasn't changed. Not one bit.
What the fuck is going on here? Just memories in the background at all times.
Miles Edgeworth? As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name.
For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter.
When Gumshoe tunes back in, he'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I was thinking about puppies." It looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him. He never fails. Now, I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective.
You're better off checking things out on your own.
Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. Arduous, sorry.
September 10, 4:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 2.
It's the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously. But perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything.
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
My point exactly. I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Competition.
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
For the person who doesn't discover the truth, dishonor to the name.
Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come out from your foolishly foolish mouth.
Hell yeah!
Fine, whatever makes you happy.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Once again, whatever makes you happy.
Ha! Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am.
Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish. Edward's having fun with his sister.
Yay!
Id. I mean, you didn't say it, but
Ha! Serves you right, Maz. He just called you a kid.
I said kids, kid.
How dare you call me a kid as well?
How do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy. You're going to watch over these two.
Yes, sir! As soon as this Cumlord video is finished, I will watch them, sir! Sorry. Yes, sir! Detective Bad, sir! Now, do what I say from now on, kids, okay?
You'd better not get in our way, Scruffy. You'll feel the bite of my whip if you do.
What? You, prosecutor boy! Let's get your investigation started already, alright?
great. Not even that detective is treating me like a child.
But just 1 second, I have to watch this Cumlord video through to the end. Have you guys watched Cumlord? Like, am I just saying this word and you guys are like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know.
kinda.
Yeah,
Cumlord is a little white Pomeranian with an unfortunate name.
Ah.
All
I
right.
like that.
I will link your videos, it's very cute. Alright, it's time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy.
My name is Miles Edgeworth. And if you were to call me Prosecutor Boy one more time, it would be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary.
From
Sound
the
like
very
our noises.
beginning.
What? And what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was?
It's up to you now, isn't it?
Really? Oh, sounds good, pal.
Oh! He's so naive. Which nook shall we investigate first?
Yeah, how about we
Detective
start with the
Bad.
canny?
May I have a word?
What is it?
It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons.
Yeah, it does.
That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons?
The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Copodian embassy staff member. Codopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rao was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well.
Could it have been a piece of evidence that had yet to be presented? But then, why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if... It's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial...
It's not easy, is it, my boy Miles?
Go do the paperwork, Dad!
Don't call me Dad.
Yes, sir.
But
Sorry,
you
sir.
stop whipping.
He could have then bought it out and attacked Mr.
Huh. Maybe you've got a brain in there after all, kid.
He's gonna treat me like a child forever. What if we have a whose voice is deepest contest?
Looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Ralph first, who then counterattacked. That's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this.
Not yet. I feel it's much too early to be drawing conclusions or... I must first find conclusive evidence, first to ensure the honor of the Von Common name. Ah, he does care.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.